There was a little feller, his name was Johnny Gray. The state where Johnny Gray was from was Pennsylvania. Blow the winds of morning, blow the winds hi-ho. Blow the winds of morning, blow, blow, blow. This Johnny fell in love, oh, with a nice young girl. The name of her most positive was Lucy Annie Pearl. Blow the winds of morning, blow the winds hi-ho. Blow the winds of morning, blow, blow, blow. When Johnny asked her father, he said no, and brutally sent him beyond the Ohio. Blow the winds of morning, blow the winds hi-ho. Blow the winds of morning, blow, blow, blow. Then Johnny went out west to trading in furs and other things, and soon he found himself entrusted the chief of the Indians. Blow the winds of morning, blow the winds hi-ho. Blow the winds of morning, blow, blow, blow. When Miss Louisa heard of this, she straightly went to bed and never did get up from there until she died. Blow the winds of morning, blow the winds hi-ho. Blow the winds of morning, blow, blow, blow. This morning I left the hotel, was about 9:30. Why, I counted all the money in these pants pockets of mine. Now my room rent was $9, my meals was that much more. Then I bid fare thee well to the keyhole in the door. As I walked out in the city for to take a little stroll, I met a beautiful young gal, just as green as a cotton boll. Oh, her face was fair and handsome, her cheeks were like the rose. I said, ain't you as pretty as the natural flower that grows? stopped to talk with me, but she said, I thank you so much for complimenting me. Why, she had on a beautiful red dress, all neatly trimmed in blue. Why, her hair and her slippers, why, they matched her complexion too. Then she got up on that streetcar for to take a little ride. Why, I sat right down beside her, there I asked her to be my bride. But she said she's engaged to another, old story I'd heard before. I decided I'd live the bachelor's life and never make love no more. Now gently the tones are calling, open the door for me. Why, if you will heed thy calling, I will abide by thee. I began to haul, it was during the summertime. Back in those good old days, you could buy whiskey, beer, and wine. I used to step into every saloon, I was strictly up to time. Now there never was a night that I didn't go home, I was pulled to the end of my line. I've been a wagoneer for over 20 years, and living on the farm. Well, I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake, I'll be here when the trucks is gone. Tell you now, boy, since the bone dry's come, oh, you can't find whiskey that's good. I done quit all of my drinking, I done gone to serving God. Well, I love to go to big meetings, and I'm gonna tell you why. Said I love to pray and sing to God, sweet heaven, when I die. I've been a wagoneer for over 20 years, and living on the farm. Well, I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake, I'll be here when the trucks is gone. Pretty now. Now the buffalo truck has a guiding wheel, oh, while I hold my lines. But when my feet and my body get cold, I'm a-walking half the time. Now I speak right to my power, oh, they understand my talk. And when I holler, they get right, for they know just how to walk. I've been a wagoneer for over 20 years and living on the farm. Well, I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake, I'll be here when the trucks is gone. Now the buffalo truck runs quick and fast, oh, the wagon hadn't the speed. But for good news in a Mitchell wagon is the safest, oh yes indeed. I'm on my way to heaven, boys, and I'll tell you just how I feel. I'd rather ride a wagon and go to heaven than to hell in an automobile. I've been a wagoneer for over 20 years and living on the farm. But I bet $100 to a half a ginger cake, I'll be here when the trucks is gone. Folks, that was a sweet bunch of daisies, but now I'm going to give you something from the land of hog and hominy, pumpkin and possum, where whiskey's made out of corn.